This is your Loveland, Colorado real estate update. My name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a licensed realtor in Northern Colorado with 8Z Real Estate. And I'm going to go over everything that's going on in Loveland, Colorado so we can see what's actually happening. There's a lot of talk about a bubble or the market crashing and prices changing. But before we have any of those conversations, let's look at the data and then we can discuss what is actually going on in the Loveland, Colorado real estate market. So first of all, on all these, I have broken it into each slide into two things, which is single family homes versus condos and townhomes. So let's dive in and take a look at this. The first slide here is Loveland, Colorado new listings. So these would be the new listings came on the market for July 2022. There were 28 new condos and townhomes that came on. That's a 28% increase over a year ago, and 171 new listings for single family homes. That's actually down 19% from last year. Okay, so there's new inventory coming onto the market, which is a good thing going on there. Now let's look at the closed sales. You see the market slowed down a little bit here. For Loveland, there were 41 condos and townhomes that closed last month and 128 single family homes. Now those single family homes are down 33% year over year, meaning there were one-third as many closings, less closings than 1 year ago. So that is a factor. Rates have changed and market has slowed down, but really we're talking about a normal market and not a crash or anything, just that things are becoming much more normal. Okay, so let's move on to the median sales price. So this is still really good news if you're a homeowner or thinking about selling your house. A condo and a townhome median sale price in Loveland was $366,839. It's actually up 4.5% from last year. And single family homes, the median price was $588,950. That's up 21% year over year. So prices are still way up. Came down a little bit from last month, but you can see if you're looking at year over year pricing, we are still well above. I've seen some great appreciation. So not seeing the drop that everyone's talking about here. Okay, so this is really an interesting one. The percentage of the original list price. So condos and townhomes, I guess the news that we've been hearing is that homes are selling way above the asking price. You had to bid 4, 5, 6% above the asking price to get a home. That is dropping, but not below the 100% level. So still over 100%, 102.2% was the average home that sold in Loveland, Colorado, a condo or a townhome. The single family homes are at 100%. So that dropped 3.8%. But so that basically means you could actually get a home at the asking price. So that's big news for home buyers. And for home sellers, you're still going to get the price you want. You're just not going to have this frenzy that's going to drive it 10% above the asking price. So that's good. It's actually a balanced market. Okay, so this is an important factor here too, the average number of days on market. Condos and townhomes were actually on the market 47 days, so it's taken a little bit longer to sell a attached home now. That's up 14.6% from a year ago. And the single family home is at 30 days. That's up 15% from last year. This is extremely low, 30 days, because really that's the whole process. That's from when you go live to having showings, go under contract, they have an appraisal done, they have an inspection done, and then you get all the way to closing. 30 days is still very fast for that. So we're on the very quick end of that. So things are still selling pretty quickly. But as you can see, compared to a year ago, we're about 15% longer on the market. So, but you're going from like almost nothing. You're going from home selling in a couple of hours to some homes sitting on the market for a week or whatever, but still that is very normal, that very normal market. Okay, so this last slide here is the number of showings to pending. So how many showings there are before a home goes under contract. Condos and townhomes saw, this is a 50% drop from a year ago, but 5.5 showings before it goes under contract. And then single family homes have 10 showings before it goes under contract. So I think the number of buyers that are in the market is slowing a little bit, but still it's not taking, you're not having to do, if this is down 23%, maybe there were 15 showings to get your house under contract before, a year ago, and all those 15 happened in the first weekend. Now you might have only 10 showings over a weekend, or, even if it takes a week to get 10 showings, that's a very healthy market. So everything is looking great on all of those fronts. So what does all of this mean to you? Okay, so we've looked at the numbers. I kind of already said it, talking about each one of these slides individually, but in general, the market is very healthy. It is still a very strong seller's market. So that frenzy of bidding 10% above the asking price, needing to see the house immediately, making an offer within hours, all of that is over with. So a house might sit on the market through the first weekend, maybe a whole nother week. If you're a seller, you shouldn't freak out if your home's on the market for 2 weeks. We are seeing some price drops, so if you're not pricing your home properly, you may have to consider taking a price reduction. But that's all why it's so important to price your home correctly the first time as you go onto the market. And then if you're a buyer, you should see that there's opportunity. All of these slides are showing us that there is opportunity out there. It's not going to be as difficult as it was before. The home prices haven't dropped a lot, but you can now, if you can bid the asking price, take some time to see a few homes and then choose the one you want. A lot of things are moving towards the buyer's benefit here. And like I said, sellers, it's still a seller's market. You're still in control of all this. So if you have any more questions about Loveland, Colorado real estate, or anything Northern Colorado real estate related, you can always reach out to me at my website, which is andyhawbaker.com. Again, my name is Andy Hawbaker. If you found value in this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel for more Northern Colorado real estate information, and we'll see you around. Thanks.